Let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE. And of course, we know that locally we are awaiting the South African Reserve Bank's latest interest rate decision. So it meets this week and concludes its meeting on a Thursday. A lot of motivation and support for a decrease in interest rates, but still, of course, with the uncertain macroeconomic environment, one could say that inflation risks remain to the upside, so the bank might actually still keep interest rates the same. Looking at the all share on the day, we had a little bit of a lift, up more than 0.1%. That largely coming from the financial 15 that's climbed more than 1%, industrial 25 ticking up by more than 1/3%, but backing that trend is the resources 10 complex shedding almost 1.5%. Let's take a look at what is happening with the market stateside, and those markets are not in a good mood today, and largely being led by the Nasdaq with a loss of 1%. S&P 500 slumping by more than 2/3%, and the Dow edging lower by more than 0.6%. Let's check in on the markets across the Atlantic, and Trump has kicked the can forward in terms of 50% tariffs on the European Union. Those have been delayed until the 9th of July, seeing that most of those markets are celebrating. We do have the CAC 40 leading the gains. They're climbing more than 1%. Actually not leading the gains, but being the second largest gainer. The DAX leading the gains. That's climbed by more than 1.5% on the day, but FTSE 100 backing that trend and slipping by almost 0.25%. Let's take a look at the currency scene and start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. The rand on pretty solid ground against the US dollar, still below 17.90 against the greenback. The local unit against the pound at 24.23 and against the euro at 20.33. Let's check in on how the other currency pairs are doing, starting off with the euro dollar that's standing at 1.13, pound dollar at 1.35, and the yen just below 143 against the greenback.